How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
She goes down at 12.
I take it 'tis later, sir.
Hold, take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Take thee that too. A heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers, restrain in me the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Give me my sword. Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest. The king's abed. He hath been an unusual pleasure, and sent forth great largesse to your offices. This diamond he greets your wife withal, by the name of most kind hostess, and shut up in measureless content.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant to defect, which I should free have wrought.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you they have showed some truth.
I think not of them. Yet when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend time in some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
At your kindest leisure.
If you shall cleave to my consent, when 'tis it shall make honor for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchised and allegiance clear. I shall be counseled.
Good propose the while.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Go bid thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this dagger which I see before me the handle towards my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and I have thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet in a form as palpable as this which I draw. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the focus of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still in thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs me this to mine eyes. Now over the one half world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings and withered murder. Alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf whose howls his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides, towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm sad earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear their stones parade of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time, which now suits with it. Whiles I threat he lives, words to the heat of deeds due cold breath gives. I go and it is done, the bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark, peace, it was the owl that shrieked the fatal bellman, which give the sternest good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with shores. I have damaged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack, I am afraid they have awakened, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark, I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I'd have done it. My husband.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owls scream and the crickets cry. Did you not speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I.
Hark, who lies in the second chamber?
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh in his sleep, and one cried murder. That they did make each other, I stood and heard them, but they did not say their prayers, and addressed them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen the other, as they had seen me with these hangman hands. Listening there, I could not say amen, when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could not I pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder, sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care. The death of each day's life, sore labor's bath, balm of hurt minds, great nature's second course, chief nourisher, and life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more. To all the house, Glameth hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cardor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy Thane, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think of what I've done. Look on it again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose! Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but his pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted evil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me every noise appeases me? What hands are here? Ha! They pluck out thine eyes. Will all great Neptune's oceans wash this blood clean from my hand? Will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red?
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear a knocking at the south entrance. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy it is then. Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark! More knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deeds were best not to know myself. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.